keeping an eye on an area of low pressure just off of the Carolina coast, expected to move off to the northwest as we head through the rest of the day today. It does show that winds are of tropical storm force. However, this is not a tropical system. There is not a defined center of circulation and is not quite as organized as a named tropical system would be. But as that continues to move off to the northwest, that's when we're going to start to see some increased rainfall for us, especially more heavy rainfall, as well as some pretty strong wind gusts as well. So by the end of the day today, looks like it moves inland and then it continues to push off to the northwest as we head into Tuesday evening. As far as our winds have been today, we already have winds of around 10 to 15 miles an hour for the most part in the triad. At the coast, they're seeing winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles an hour. Some areas have seen well over 30-mile-an-hour winds, and those wind gusts have approached over 50 miles an hour at the coast as well. As this system continues to move inland, that's when we'll start to see more of those yellows and reds moving into the triad. Right now, we're mainly seeing the heaviest of the rainfall off towards the coastal areas, and like I mentioned earlier, 10 to 15 inches of rain already off towards the coast, especially Carolina Beach area. There's a lot of lightning down there, and east of I-95 is where the higher tornado threat is going to be for today as well. As far as where the rain is falling right now, Guilford County starting to see some of that light rain, as well as Davidson, Davie, Rowan, Randolph. Chatham County already starting to see more of that moderate to heavy rainfall, and same with Montgomery. We'll continue to see this kind of move further off to the west. As it does, we're looking at the heaviest of the rainfall moving in by the evening tonight and into the overnight hours tonight into early Tuesday morning. And then we get to Tuesday and things kind of start to quiet down for us as we head throughout the day, but we'll still have that rain chance lingering off and on throughout the day. Here's the main threats that we're looking at for us here in the triad. Periods of heavy rain mainly Monday afternoon into early Tuesday morning. Isolated scattered flooding is going to be possible. We're talking 1 to 3 inches of rain. There could even be locally higher amounts depending on where the heaviest of the rain bands are able to set up. Winds looking at 10 to 20 miles an hour, with those gusts up to about 35 miles an hour possible as well. And the strongest of the winds also arrive overnight tonight. The rain chances continue the rest of this week with our temperatures in the 60s in the morning and 70s in the afternoon.